everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Today's game in charge of turning around their franchises.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup lined up here between the Washington Redskins and the Los Angeles Rams. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the pickup.
I'm still struggling to wrap my mind around the year Todd Gurley had with the Los Angeles Rams. I thought he was a lock for 1,000 yards. Didn't approach it and never got over 100 yards in a single game all season.
Yeah, and his rookie year, we know what he did. He was averaging 4.8 yards a carry as a rookie, 3.2 this year. How much of it was up front on the O-line?
There was plenty of that, but he also has to increase his vision, and I think he may add a little bit more weight back on in order to break a few more tackles.
11 yards on the pickup, and that enables him to also pick up the first.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
10 yards still left on second down.
Here we go now. Green.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And a catch made by Kenny Britt. And he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Speaking of Britt, Charles, he just completed his 8th NFL season. Kind of interesting because the Rams struggled offensively. We know what happened there. But Britt turned in his best year, over 1,000 yards.
Adjusted to the fact that he had to go and work with a couple of different quarterbacks during the year. He had Case Keenum for a long time. And then at the end of the year, they had the rookie Jared Goff. But what I liked about Kenny Britt was watching him develop, even in his 8th season, as a route runner. For a while, he'd become a guy, hey, Britt's going to go deep. Cover him there. He started coming back inside, working the sidelines. He had a really nice year, became their most dependable target.
Leopard, now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Hang on now. 56. Green 39. 56. Green 39. All right, now look at 56. Look at.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley. 3rd down here.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some
touchdown. Todd Gurley, 35 yards. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And now ready to lead this Washington team, Kirk Cousins. And he led them this season almost to the playoffs, just shy of it at 8-7-1. He threw for nearly 5,000 yards. Best season as a pro, but I'm guessing he would trade those numbers for a playoff spot.
There's absolutely no doubt about that. And I thought that throughout this season, Kirk Cousins played some really good football. The numbers speak for themselves. The hard part is the last game of the year against the Giants. If they win that one, they get into the playoffs. They don't, so it leaves a question mark for some people about Kirk Cousins and his future in Washington as the starter. To me, he should be the starter going forward.
Cousins now on second down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Cousins from the gun on third. Jordan Reed has it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Defense maybe trying to guess the snap count there, and it costs them 5 yards. So a first down and 5 for the offense.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
Now Cousins hands to Jones. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Second down, Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39.
Play fake. Cousins under pressure, and they got to him again. Mark Barron in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And tough starting field position here.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's got time. And, oh, that is going to be... a safety. And you don't want to pin this all on the quarterback, even when the pressure's coming. Not easy for them, but that's just something you can't do, is take that sack in the end zone.
No, you can't. But for all defensive line coaches, they're celebrating everywhere. Because what do they tell us in our meetings? It's all about the get-off, beating the offensive line at the snap of the football.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins finding time. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Aaron Donald able to get in there and drop him behind the line. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now Austin. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Partner, these L.A. Rams, as they come back out here for the next offensive series, they've now missed the playoffs 12 straight seasons. Of course, this last one, their first back in L.A. They were 3-1, so much hope, but then they lost all but one down the stretch.
Hard to believe with a defense that good, but just tells you about the premium that's placed on the offensive side of the ball, especially at the quarterback position. They just didn't have the stability. Even though they drafted Jared Goff, #1 in 2016, he'll have to ascend to that number. Be that guy for them in the next season in order for the Rams to finally break that playoff drought.
And now they've got some city neighbors in the Chargers of L.A. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 13 yards on the pickup.
Partner, was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Call. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. A very solid gain of 27.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
And now a 1st down following that long gain. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On first down, it's Gurley. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that'll be good enough for the first.
So let me make sure I have this right. He's already found the end zone once, and now he's ripped off a big chunk of yardage here on this one. His confidence is awfully high. So now I've got to put myself in the shoes of the defensive coordinator. Do I go ahead and sell out to try and stop him and force him to do something different? Or do I risk him having a big monster day against my defense?
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Gurley again here on first down. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. On second down, here's Goff. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on second down. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third. Time running out here on the play clock. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Delay of game, offense. Still third down.
So a costly penalty and now a tougher third down situation.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. He's got time in the pocket. Going to throw deep, and he's got his target. It's Austin for the Rams touchdown. Tavon Austin, a 24-yard touchdown, and the Rams add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Cousins on first down. And incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder. And that'll bring up second down. And on second and 10 now.
Let's go. 3-19.
Cousins with a give to Jones. And he's able to get up here to the 26. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. Cousins from the gun on third. Surveying the field. And Reed with it over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. For Jordan Reed, Charles, still waiting for him to play a full complement of games. You know, through 4 seasons, he hasn't completed a full NFL schedule, but he's right up there in the argument for best tight end in the league.
He certainly is, and I don't think he can get a bigger compliment than I'm hearing from my friends in the scouting community who have all told me that those teams that are in the market for tight ends, when they're scouting now, they're all trying to find guys who have Jordan Reed characteristics. And I'm talking about route running, run after the catch, the ability to create and make bigger plays.
And tough starting field position here. They go play action here on first down. He's got time. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Here we go now. Blue landed. Blue landed.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. That is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Kenny Britt that time. And it's third down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now Goff. And now another one thrown incomplete.
So the defense forces a 3-and-out, but they got some help along the way. They threw it on first down, and when they were unsuccessful, it became 2nd and long. Didn't get it again on another pass. Went 3rd and long, and they almost had to put it in the air. They may want to rethink some strategy going forward.
All right, here we go.
They're going to go for it. It's gone. Forced out, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. I'm speechless. You're back in the shadow of your own goalpost. What? Talk. I don't know.
I was hoping you would keep talking.
First half, I bet.
I was hoping that you weren't speechless because I have no explanation for this. It does remind me a little bit of a playoff game in the NFL a few years back where they ran a real trick play that was actually named after a song title. And they end up fumbling the ball deep in their own territory, set a bad tone for the game, and end up losing a playoff game. That's what that call there reminded me of. We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. Now is a play call.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Jamison Crowder from 6 yards away. And the Redskins have made this a one-score game.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
And he knocks it through. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, Goff. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. That incompletion, Charles, gives me a chance to put you on the clock real quick. NFC teams last year that did not make the playoffs that might make a push this coming year.
Well, 3 that come to mind right away that we thought were going to be in 2016. Minnesota.
And got his man complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
When I watched Jared Goff on tape at Cal, I saw a guy who wasn't just a dart thrower. You know, a lot of people said, he's perfect for the West Coast offense. I always thought he could do a little bit more, and that was the reason why. He can push it downfield. He has a good, strong arm.
Oh, he's He's got a man wide open, complete. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trent Murphy, the one to bring him down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here's Goff now on second down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way, and boy, he can get hurt. First. Second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here we go now. Blue line it. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go now.
To throw on second down is gone. Flush to his right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's third down. And this one to Gurley. And
a big time played by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line.
Fourth down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. And tough start. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And tough starting field position here. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Oh, what a juke into space. There he goes right side. He's at the 30. And touchdown! Matt Jones, 93 yards. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Thompson. And, oh, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. Touchdown. Chris Thompson, 89 yards. And the Redskins have taken the lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Got his man over the middle. This is quick. A good pickup there at 22.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now a first down throw. Gone. On the screen, this is Mason. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And time for us to take a break here in the booth. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And counting the defense here, the Redskins have 6 defensive backs out there.
Watching now, Barney, Barney. Watching now, Barney, Barney.
Throwing on third. Goff. He's going to float this one deep right side. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.